Hello, Lori Papo here. Today I want to show you how to fill the backs of jewelry pieces. We can take our jewelry pieces, our cutout shells. We can leave them plain, or we can color the backs with different things. Today I'm going to show you how I will use just the gold marking pen. Just like this. As you see, I use a toothpick to hold my jewelry piece down. This way here, I'm not getting the gold paint on my fingers. And when I do it this way, I'm able to keep everything clean, the edges and all very clean. I'm going to scoop this one over. Also, we can paint the insides. As I said, I use the toothpick to hold it down. I'm able to take my paint and get it all the way to the edges. If I don't want to paint, I can also use my dies. I need to put my paintbrush away for right now. Here I filled the back of this shell with dye, just a black dye. Now it has a nice black color. So we have these three that would look very nice with jewelry pieces, the backs of jewelry pieces. Some folks would like it a little bit fancier. And if so, we could fill it with glitter. Another thing I'd like to show you is when we're filling the back of the shell to make it stronger, I use epoxy, the two-part epoxy. I've mixed some here, and I'm going to pour this onto this shell. I'm going to get another old disposable paintbrush, and again, using my toothpick, I'm holding the shell down and I'm taking the epoxy and bringing it all the way up to the edges, as you can see here. This way here, I'm not touching the epoxy, and I'm also not getting the epoxy on the front side where the artwork will be. So those are three ways that we could color the backs of our shells. When the epoxy is dry, it will have a nice shiny finish to it, and that adds to a nicer look. Then we can draw out some artwork. Using our dies, we can put a design on our shell. And this shell has also been filled in the back, the epoxy. This shell is not going to be a jewelry piece, but it's going to be a card holder. This will be accomplished because I've drilled a hole right in the middle so I can take my card holder and put in the hole. My card holder is actually these paper clips. Hold my eggshell down with this paper clip, and I'm going to take my epoxy and spread it on the top of the egg. On the top of the egg, we don't need to put as much as we did in the bottom. The bottom was concaved, and therefore there was more space that needed to be filled. Here we just need to go over the top, go to the edges. After this epoxy dries, I will add a little gold trim around the edges of the shell to cover up the raw edges. At this time, the holder will begin to glue inside of the drilled hole. So there's no need to put glue.